Furiosa got announced a long time ago. And initially when they announced that one of the great actresses working today, Anya Taylor-Joy, was going to be playing it, there was a lot of whining. There was a lot of whining and complaining. Why don't they get Charlize Theron? Well, Charlize Theron is a goddess, but this is supposed to be a younger Furiosa. Well, just digitally de-age her. It's like, I don't think you know how this works. Anyway, but, you know, that kind of passed on a little bit, and people, as Anya Taylor-Joy kept, her profile got bigger and bigger, people got happier and happier with it. The first trailer dropped. It was really quite good. But now a new trailer dropped this morning. And oh my fuzzy bits, it's so good.
Why?
It's so...
We just started, John.
Sorry, I didn't know what else to say. It's so good. I mean, it's George Miller. If you had any doubt about, wait a minute, is George Miller directing this one? You just got to watch about 30 seconds of the trailer. And you're like, oh, yeah. This is a George Miller film. It looks intense. I thought, we were talking about this in the studio before the show started today. The first trailer kind of made it look like maybe, Chris Hemsworth is a foe turned ally for Furiosa, and they would both kind of maybe team up against Immortan Joe. Mm-hmm. But then how does that make sense? Because when we get into Fury Road, she's working with Immortan. Immortan Joe trusts her. So where's that go? Well, this trailer kind of makes it look like Chris Hemsworth is an opponent of Immortan Joe, like they're competitors at some point. And Hemsworth is actually the big baddie of the film. Whether that's true or not, we'll wait and see, but that's what this trailer makes it out to look like. I'll tell you what, guys, this looked banging. It's got all that earmark, practical mixed with smartly used digital action that we got in Fury Road. I think Anya's going to be a complete badass in this. I'm loving the way that Chris Hemsworth talks in this. Readies? Steadies? I mean, I love the character he's creating here. The world looks fast. I'm not usually one for prequels. I generally, recoil a little bit from the idea of a prequel, but you got to take everything on its own merits. And to me, this trailer got my blood flowing, and I cannot wait to watch this. Anyway, Chris, you had a chance to check out the trailer. What did you think of it?
Oh, this looks great. And look, the Charlize Theron stuff, I understood to a degree of, well, we love her as Furiosa. We want more of her doing this. But yeah, a prequel going way back to the origins of her, we are going to shave off, 20, 30 years. Try to do it with an actress in there. This looks really, really fun, though. Like you, I usually don't gravitate towards prequels, but when you have a character like Furiosa who you want to know more about, I feel like this is justified. And as long as that story sets us up for that nice continuation, so I could go watch this and then dive into Fury Road and feel like I'm having this wonderful saga unfold before me, I think that's what's really important here. I think the action looks incredible in this, and I'm loving Hemsworth. I love the Marvel track of, hey, let me remind you that I don't just do this hero character. Like how Chris Evans has gone about being like, hey, remember how I used to play a bunch of dicks? Remember how I used to play just absolute jagweeds? Gonna remind you, let me do that every now and then.
Although he is wearing a red cape that made him kind of look like Thor.
A little bit. There's a moment of the Thor pre-nose job kind of situation of like
Thor pre-nose
before he
job.
got his 13th birthday present from his dad.
Yeah.
But it's really, really fun. I think it's a really fun character. He seems like he's having a great time with it. I'm excited to watch this. It looks like it's going to be just completely bombastic, and that's what you want from Mad Max.
Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Guys, it's a brand new year, and a lot of people are making New Year's resolutions, things they want to change about themselves. But I've always believed that it's also equally as important to identify the things we're doing well and building on those. And therapy helps you find your strengths so you can ditch the extreme resolutions and make changes that really stick. I've always believed that nothing impacts our daily performance in our jobs, our hobbies, our relationships like our mental health. And I've also said for a long time that it's about time that we stop just putting emphasis on improving our physical physical health by getting out to the gym, but also by putting emphasis on improving our mental health as well. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you gotta do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So guys, celebrate the progress you've already made. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Yeah, again, it's who knows? We've seen lots of great trailers for movies that end up being really disappointing, and maybe that will be the case here. But so far, I mean, it hit all the right buttons for me, and I'm very, very excited. You know, that we always say the main job of a trailer is to take your anticipation level, no matter how high it already is or how low it is, and bump it up a little bit. And this trailer did that for me. I'm now more excited for this movie today than I was yesterday. So good job to them on that. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.